welcome to Schwabbas 1v1 competition. Just finishing setting up. So it's going to be a 5-lap race with the 2 at 86 around the oval. This is our first race. It's going to be between Isuzu Brian and Jonesy 475. Double check how they're running this actually. And we're off, guys. Isuzu's taking the first initiative. Oh, Jonesy touches the apron. That might have killed him there. He's dropped to nearly 3/4 of a second behind. Isuzu's got a nice lead at the 10th. Final lap, and Isuzu's got a nice lead here. I don't think Jonesy's going to come back from this one, mate. Too little, too late. He touched the apron very early in the race and killed himself. Isuzu's going to have a nice, easy victory by 7/10 of a second. Hey Mew, welcome to the stream, mate. Hey Contagious, welcome. Just a small 1v1 tournament tonight. Can't see the cars on the track. Okay, mate. I shall adjust the views.
The mic's too far. You can't hear me properly well.
Can't hear me? Alright. We're about to go into round 2. Second 1v1, it's going to be WJF versus Schwabbas 83. Why are you just watching the lobby screen? What the? Is it working, Mew? Should be working, mate. Give it a couple seconds. You're about 2 minutes behind. We have Schwabbas and WJF, and Schwabbas starts off in the lead. Taking it easy, lap 1. Side by side. Nice and easy. Who will make the first move? Thanks, Mute. Don't know what happened, mate. It must have froze. Yeah, it's fixed. And we're off. Schwabbas takes an early lead. WJF right, nice and tight in the slip. 2 tenths separate them. All WJF with a little wiggle. Schwabbas got a nice half a second gap now. WJF has to come back into that slipstream. 3 laps to go. WJF just holding on. Schwabbas out to a 6/10 lead. Coming in through turn 1 and 2. Schwabbas still holding that 6/10 lead. WJF needs to find a little bit more through 3 and 4. Schwabbas got a nice gap. It's onto the final lap. Half a second. Oh, WJF's coming back now. He's bringing the gap down. Does he have enough? Has he got enough time? We're going into 3 and 4. It's down to 3 tenths. He's come back. But I don't think it's going to be enough. And Schwabbas going to take the win by 3 tenths. Just waiting on the next 2 competitors to enter the track. Alright, we're going to have Axe Wounds Express versus Tim the Turtle. Now, it's going to be it's a 1v1 comp, so it's pretty much a little round robin and a sudden death elimination. Winner takes all. So the first lap is 100 kilometers an hour, and then as they're coming up to the start finish line, they go see who makes the first move, and got to hold it until the end of lap 5. The qualifiers are all been done, and these are the rounds, I believe. I may be mistaken, I'm a little bit behind. But these are all done in the Toyota 86s. The next stage will be done in the McGahn Trophy. Lap 1, 100k limit. Tim decides to take the inside line. Seems to have worked so far, the inside line. Outside line's nice and quick if you can make it work. If you know the exact line, it is a nice quick line here. And we're about to go. There's the line, and off we go. Tim's got the early jump. Tim has cleared Axe Wounds. Can Axe Wounds make that high line work? Here he comes. It's back down to a 10th. It's very close, this one. Axe Wounds has got the high line working. Tim with a little slide in the rear. Axe Wounds still up high though. Tim's still holding by a 10th. Oh, he's hit the apron. That might have hurt him. Axe Wounds goes around the outside. He's now got a 3/10 lead. Oh, but he's clipped the wall. Tim comes back, takes the inside line. Dives down into 1 and 2. Takes the lead again. Nice easy lead by 1/10, but Axe Wounds is making that high line work. He's got the pace around the outside. Into 3 and 4. Oh, they've both hit the wall. Oh, and Tim's gone. Tim's gone. Axe Wound's going to cruise around for an easy win now. Nothing Axe Wounds could have done then. They both drifted wide. Axe Wounds hit the wall. Tim hit Axe. And Tim spun out. Nice easy win there for Axe Wound. And here comes Tim. Still hitting the wall. Well done, Axe Wounds Express. Next up, we're going to have little Mr. Intrinsic versus Mad Mitch, Tim Turtle's big brother. Who shall be victorious? Got another Turtle driver and another SLM driver. Mad Mitch sits in front. Let's see if he decides to go the inside line like his brother, or will he decide to try and make the outside line work just like Axe Wounds Express did. The Axe Wounds made it work very well. It is the faster line if you can get it right. No, Mad Mitch decides he's going to take the inside line, so Intrinsic's left for the outside. Can he make the outside work? 100k limit for the first lap. Four is a bit tighter than the rest of the turns. Can make or break, as we saw in the last race with Tim. And there's line and off we go. Intrinsic with a really quick getaway. Quickly out to a 3/10 lead, but he's given it up very quickly. Low side definitely working for Mad Mitch. But Intrinsic's making this high side work. And Mad Mitch hits the apron, and Intrinsic's dove and done the crossover. He's got the lead. It's now the opposite way around. Intrinsic's got the inside line. Decides to go back to the high line. Mad Mitch tucks in the slipstream into 3 and 4. Lap 3. Intrinsic's got a nice... Oh, he's clipped the wall. Mad Mitch dives to the inside, takes lead. 1-2. A lap and a half to go. Intrinsic needs to find something. Turn 4 yet again, playing its part. Into 3 and 4. Mad Mitch stays nice and low, keeps it safe, keeps it off the wall. Intrinsic's hit the wall again. That could have been his day done right there. Mad Mitch out to a 5.5/10 lead. Intrinsic got nothing left in the tank now. Tucks into the slipstream. Intrinsic. Oh, Mad Mitch could hit the wall. He's clipped the wall. No. Intrinsic didn't have enough left to get back after the wall clip. Well done to Mad Mitch. I think we've got some technical issues here with the lobby crashing, guys. Just give us a couple of minutes and we'll get it back up. I've had a game crash, folks. We will be back in a couple of minutes. Host is just resetting. In the meantime, I'm going to head off to the loo and be back in a second. Okay, guys, we are back. Maybe in the future, that might actually be a good idea, mate. Alright, we are down to the next round. No limit on tuning now. And we've got Buffer and Isuzu Brian up first. Send me some downloads of the old Tom and Jerry episodes, Mew, and I'll crop them into the intermission page. I'll give you a different one each stream. This is a spot to get into the final 8, I believe. Final 8? Or final 4, I think. Final 4, I think. Alright, we have War Buffer versus Isuzu Brian, a part of the SLM Academy. We're off for our first lap. Rolling start. Buffer with the lead. Buffer gets the choice of the high line or the low line. Buffer has been the first leader to opt for the high line. Alrighty, as we come through into turn 3. Buffer's taking a risk. Possibly could hit that outside wall in turn 4. Onto the main straight, and there's the line, and off we go. Isuzu's got a decent jump. He's got out to the slight lead at the start already. 3 tenths, 4 tenths. It's growing. Buffer needs to find something. The low line seems to be a bit slower through turn 3 and 4 though. And Buffer's back. Buffer's back within 2 tenths. But he's tucked in behind Isuzu now. Oh, he's got underneath him. Slight touch, nothing too malicious. Turns 3 and 4. Buffer's tucked in right up behind him now. Buffer with a slight slide through 4, giving Isuzu a bit of a breathing space. Coming round turn 3 and 4, lap 4. We're going to have one more lap after this one. Buffer's right on him. He's got the inside now. No, he's gone to the outside again. Back to 2 tenths. Isuzu's got a nice gap. Oh, Buffer's come back underneath him. Can he get the overlap? Into 3. He's drifted wide. Effort by Buffer there. Unfortunately, a couple of rear end slides took away the momentum, and he couldn't get the overlap and get underneath him. Well done, Isuzu. Bad luck, Buffer. As long as you're interacting new, it's whatever you want to say. Okay, the next event is good old Schwabbas 83 himself versus John 27 TCT. Again, we're still running with the Toyota 86s. John being another turtle driver in his nice green and gold Australia livery tonight. We have Schwabbas starting from the lead. Schwabbas will have the choice of the high or low line. Unfortunately, Buffer decided the high line, and unfortunately Isuzu got the jump on him. High line has been working tonight, but you've got to be right on the ball with the start. Off we go with our rolling start. John vowed that he would clean up tonight, so Schwabbas comes into the event as an underdog here. He's chosen the high side. John goes low. Schwabbas and his nice Castrol edge with John and his green and gold. Who will be victorious? We're coming into turn 3 on the opening lap. 100km/h limit. We go at the start line into turn 4. We straighten up. And it's go time. Go, 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 go. John with a little bit of a jump there. Schwabbas still up alongside him though. Schwabbas goes for the cross back. He's got overlap. He's underneath him. Goes to turn 3, turn 4. They're side by side, dead side. Oh, there was almost touch there. John holds the outside line and gets the lead. Out to a 3.5 tenth lead. Schwabba tucks into the slipstream. Hopefully he can come back. It's getting close. Into 3 and 4. John's drifting wide. No, he keeps off the wall. Into turn 1 and 2. 4th lap. It's back down to 10th. Schwabba's coming back. Schwabba's got the pace. He's got the momentum. Into turn 3. Can we keep it off the wall in turn 4? John's clipped the wall. That's going to hurt them up speed. Final lap. Schwabba goes high. Can he get the crossover and the overlap? He's got the overlap. He's underneath. He's taking the lead. Into turn 3. Can John hold the outside of turn 4? No, he's trying to do the cross back. Schwabba keeps it low. And Schwabba takes the win. John boy knocked out straight up. Disappointing, mate. Vowed you would clean up tonight. Well done to Schwabba. And then there was 4. So, in the final 4, we will be running in the GR4 Megane Trophy, proudly supplied by Renault. And we will have Isuzu Brian versus Axwound Express. Axwound Express being from the SLM Motorsport team, and Isuzu being from the Academy team. So SLM are guaranteed a spot in the final. The other event will be Schwabba 83 from SLM Motorsport versus Mad Mitch from Turtle Racing. Mad Turtle Racing, sorry. Oh, John boy, you should have been on that, mate. I expected you to clean up tonight. Disappointing to go straight out. Tit, 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 mate. Tis, tis, tis. On our rolling start now, guys. And Axwounds again decides to go high. High line seems to be the line he likes. He seems to make it work. He's made it work once. Can he make it work again? This is a number 1 team v number 2 team here. Let's see how we go. You know, he needs another beer, Mew. Coming into turn 4. And to the line, and off we go. We are racing. Axwounds with a very nice start. Squeezes Isuzu low and then goes nice and high. Holds high. Isuzu does have the overlap though. High line is quicker as long as you can make it work and keep it off that wall in turn 4. We go through to turn 4 now. Axwounds has kept it nice and high away from the wall. Isuzu keeping it clean, and it's very tight here. 1/10 in it. Exiting turn 2, lap 3, and we've finally got a clear from Axwounds into turn 4. Axwounds clips the wall, and so does Isuzu, so it's not going to be that much of an advantage, but he's got the overlap. He's got underneath him into turn 1 and 2. Exited turn 2 and he's got clear. They're still side by side going to 3. Into turn 4. They're going to rise up towards the wall. Axwounds hits the wall again. It's going to slow him down again. Still stays high though. Keeps it. It's under a 10th in it, guys. Final lap exiting turn 2. He's finally got him clear. Going into turn 3. He's cleared. No overlap from Isuzu. Can he get underneath going into turn 4? No, he clips the wall and Axwounds takes the win. I apologise, we never changed car then. Bloody Schwabba giving me the wrong information. Well done, Isuzu. Very valiant effort. Axe Wounds Express through. We now have Schwabba 83 up against the Mad Turtle himself, Mad Mitch. Can we have an all SLM Motorsport final here, folks? Schwabba just has to take the win off the Mad Turtle himself, Mad Mitch, 76. Yeah, they are running the Mazda in the final. They were going to be running the Megane in this one, Andrew, but Schwabba's left it as the Toyota 86. No problem there. Just makes commentator incorrect. It's not uncommon. Schwabba has the choice of top or bottom. The only guy we've seen choose the top all night and make it work 100% of the time has been Axe Wounds. Schwabba did choose to go up high themselves. Oh, good, Andrew. Off on our rolling start now. And Schwabba also decides to stay high. Mad Mitch very keen. He's squeezing Schwabba. Squeezing Schwabba. Oh, I don't know if that was allowed. Schwabba's back alongside. We go into turn 3. Mad Mitch has got the elbows out. He knows it's the semi-final. He knows it's the final position available. And coming to the line, and here we go. Off we go. Schwabba has got a nice decent start. He's kept it alongside. Mad Mitch has cleared him already into turn 2 though. Mitch decides to now move up high. Schwabba's staying in the slip. Not bothering with an overlap yet. Exiting turn 4. Both of them keep it clean, keep it off the wall, and Schwabba goes low, gets the overlap. He's underneath him now. Back out to a 10.5, 2 tenths. Mad Mitch has got a nice clearance now. He's got a gap. Going into turn 3. Out of the exit of turn 4. They have to keep it off the wall, and they did it comfortably. Mad Mitch out to a 4/10 lead. This could be the end of Schwabba. Schwabba needs to get that toe. Needs to get right back on top of him now. And we're back to 2 tenths into turn 3. 4th lap. Exiting of turn 4. Need to keep it off the wall to have a chance. They both keep it off the wall. Schwabba's right in there now. It's a 10.5. Going into turn 2. Final lap. Schwabba's got overlap on the high side going into 3. It's not the side you want to be on going into 4. He's tried the crossover. He's got underneath him. Has he got him at the line? Mad Mitch by 0.022. 0.25 at the end. Excellent race by both guys. Kept it very clean. Well done, Mad Mitch. Into the final. Bad luck, Schwabba. Excellent race, guys. And we move into the N300 class for the final. Axe Wound Express v Mad Mitch 76 in the Mazda Roadster. We have a entrance from SLM Motorsport and a Mad Turtle Racing finale. Who will be victorious? We do have some sound glitching from GT Sport, guys, and I do apologise. There's nothing we can do about it at the moment. We're having issues with the game since the whole COVID-19 lockdown. The bandwidth is not being handled very well by Polyphony. But hopefully bring you a nice, tight and competitive finale in the Mazda. Just waiting on the Mad Mitch himself to get the correct car. He had the wrong Mazda. In the meantime, you can enjoy some nice fresh donuts from Axe Wound. Alrighty, gentlemen, here we go. Let's hope he's got the tune right now. Upped it to the M300. Rolling start. Here we come to the line. 100 kilometers an hour. Axe Wounds has decided to go the bottom. He has changed his mind for the first time tonight. Can he make the bottom work the way he's made the top line work? The high line has been his go-to. Into turn 3. We're about to go green. SLM versus Mad Turtle Racing. Who will be the victor? We come out of turn 4 and to the line, and it's go time. And Axe Wounds has got a nice easy start here. Stays low, but he's missed a gear. He must have missed a gear because he's Mad Mitch has flown around the outside and got out to a 4/10 lead by the exit of turn 2. He's out to half a second. And it's just growing. We go through turn 3 and into the exit of turn 4, and he's almost out to 6/10 now. Axwoons needs to find something into turn 1 and 2, and he's got it back down to 3.5/10. Into the slip now. Nice and tight into turn 3. He's staying high, Axwoons. Hopefully he can keep that momentum going. Don't want to clip the wall. Gets back in. Tucks in underneath him. Back down to 3/10. 2 laps to go. Exit of turn 2. He's right up underneath him now. Under his rear wing. It's back to a 1/10.5. And he's going to do the crossover. He gets down low. He's got the overlap. Oh, he's touched the apron. They've hit. They've hit each other. Mad Mitch hits the wall. Axwoons redresses. Does the gentleman thing. And Mad Mitch gets handed the 1v1 championship here. Very gentlemanlike of Axwoons right there. Well done to Mad Mitch. Clipping the apron, Axwoons, and drifting up high and putting Mad Mitch into the wall. Very gentlemanlike to give him the position back and the respect. Great respectful driving. And well done to Mad Turtle Racing. Mad Mitch 76. Victory in the Mazda N300 category of the 1v1 around Northern Isle Speedway. It's best of 3. We will be going again. Oh. 3. It's best of 3, guys. Whoa. Oh, you send it to me after I've already said it, Schwabba. Thanks, mate. It was a last-second decision. We're going to do best of 3. So we have 1 point for Mad Mitch. Can Axwoons do the old comeback from the jaws of defeat? It was very gentleman of him to allow Mad Mitch back through. We will go again. Mad Mitch wins this one. It is all over, guys. Rolling start. Will Axwoons now choose the bottom line again after that poor start, missing gear? No, he's decided to stay high this time. Going back to what works. Little bit of niggle. In our warm-up lap. In our formation lap, there's a little bit of niggle. That's touching doors. Alrighty, guys, we're going into turn 3. Mad Mitch just needs to finish the race in front of Axwoons and he can take the championship right here. Mad Mitch on the low side this time, Axwoons, and we are go. Axwoons stays high, and he's getting it to work this time. He's keeping the side-by-side this time. He's keeping the overlap. Stays nice and high. It's a 10th in it, less than a 10th in it now. High side of turn 3, goes down. He wants to cross over. No, he's got a little tweak. Goes back to the high side, just scrapes the wall. He's on the outside of Mad Mitch. Mad Mitch is holding it very well. Axe is still holding that outside line. It seems to be the quicker line if he can make it work and not hit that outside wall on turn 4. He's kept it nice and high. He's coming back round. Keep it off the wall. Yes, he does. Mad Mitch is still less than a 10th in front, but he's still in front. He can chop it up right here. Axwoons finally gets his nose out in front. He's cleared him. He's got a couple of 10ths on him. Can he hold it for the final lap? Don't touch that apron. It'll send you into the wall. There's the wall. But I think he's got a nice bit of gap now. He's out to half a second. Mad Mitch is coming back. He's trying to hold on to that slipstream, but there's not going to be enough to come back from here. As long as Axwoons keeps it off the wall, which he still scrapes it slightly, he takes the win for the second race. It is now a sudden death for the win, guys. Mad Mitch had a little tweak, but Axwoons makes that top line work really well. I think he needs to make sure he stays on that side coming into the final. 1-1. 1 to go. Who will be victorious? It's not letting me spectate at the moment. They are on their rolling start. Here we go. Now we're in. Axe Wounds has decided to go the low side. It's the only time he hasn't won, when he went the low side at the start of this finale. But he's determined to make it work in the absolute sudden death finale. We shall see. Mad Mitch on the outside. It's going down to the wire, guys. We're going through to turn 4 on the formation lap. As soon as we hit the line, we go. And we are off. We are off and racing. Axe Wounds got a nice start this time. He's out to 2.5. He's out to 3/10 straight away. 4/10. Mad Mitch has missed the start completely. He's down to half a second behind. Hopefully he can get into this slip and get back in the next lap and a half. Axe Wounds just scrapes the wall. Mad Mitch bringing it back slowly. He's back under 4/10. Axe Wounds making that high line work again though. Mad Mitch made that low line work really well through 1 and 2. He's back to 2/10. Exiting a turn 4 on lap 3. And it's only 3/10 the difference. Mad Mitch with the fastest lap. He's in the slip now. Axe Wounds is still making that high side work. Mad Mitch still trying to go low. Low side's just not getting in the momentum on the exit of turn 2 and 4. Through turn 4, Axe Wounds is out to half a second lead going into the final lap. Mad Mitch has nothing left, I don't think. Down to 6/10. As long as Axe Wounds can keep this final 2 turns clean. Comes through, exit at turn 4, keeps it clean, and Axe Wounds with the win by nearly a second. It's the biggest margin we've had of the night. Well done to Axe Wounds. Incredibly making that outside line work, and he finally got the inside line to work at the start. Bad luck, Mad Mitch. Well done to Axe Wounds. Finale goes down to 2-1 Axe Wounds' way. Excellent races by both the boys, and very gentlemanlike of Axe Wound Express when he took Mad Mitch out in the first head-to-head. Axe Wound Express becomes the 1v1 champion after a best of 3 for the final 2. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and we will keep you updated on the next event. But for now, we'll call it there, and we shall see you next time. Thanks, guys.